a surge in humanitarian assistance, which we believe will help alleviate the suffering that we're seeing in Gaza. And it is vital to help get this region out of this endless cycle of violence. He made that clear to a number of counterparts that he's spoken to in the past few days, and I expect those kinds of conversations and diplomacy to continue, Saeed, but I don't want to preview or get ahead of any potential travel.
I know you talked about the attack on the Taba'a school yesterday, but the Secretary General of the United Nations, Mr. Guterres, condemned in no uncertain terms what happened, the attack, the massacre of Taba'a school. Would the United States do the same thing? Do you agree that such an act is thoroughly condemnable?
Saeed, we of course mourn the loss of any civilian life, and over the course of this conflict, too many civilians have been killed. But also, as I said yesterday, the reason that we are even having this conversation is because Hamas continues to have a track record of not just using civilians as human shields, but co-locating itself among civilian infrastructure, co-locating itself among what normally would be facilities that have protected status, but when they become fronts for potential militant operations, certainly they have the possibility to lose their status. That does not minimize or diminish the moral and strategic imperative that our partners in Israel have to take every possible step to ensure that civilian casualties are minimized. Both of those things can be true.
So do you have any evidence that actually militants were there at the Taba'a school?
As we said yesterday, Saeed, we have been in close touch with the IDF on this and continue to discuss with them. But I will also let them speak to their own military operations.
I understand, but what you're saying that they have a track record, but that is dependent on what the Israeli army says, correct?
This is their operation. I will let them speak to it.
Now, a couple more questions on the